Hello everyone, welcome to Science Express. Today our topic is pollination. Okay, now start the lecture. Pollination, that means transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma. Clear? That process is called pollination. Pollen grains are by nature immobile, so they cannot reach the stigma by themselves. So there is a need of external agent is required for this process. Clear? Now here we can see that it is a structure of typical flower. Flower contain two major part. One is called accessory part and another one is called reproductive part. Clear? Accessory part contain petals and calyx. Clear? The function of petal is attracting the insect for the pollination. Petals are colorful in nature, mainly orange, red, blue, violet and purple also. Clear? Calyx protect the flower during the bud condition. Okay, sometimes calyx help in photosynthesis. Clear? Now reproductive part is contain two types. One is the gynoecium, another one is the androecium. Gynoecium means female part and androecium means male part. Gynoecium contain three parts. One is called, upper portion is called stigma, then is called pipe like structure is called style and bulging like structure is called ovary. Clear? And ovary contain ovule. After the fertilization, ovary converted into fruit and ovule converted into seed. Clear? And androecium, that is called male part, is contain two things. One is called anther, okay, where pollens are produced, and another portion is called filament, that is a thread like structure. Clear? Now here we can see that it is a typical structure of pollination by the bee. Mainly agent here is the bee. Okay, bee sit one flower and it carry pollen grain by their legs or hind legs, we can see that, and it carry to the another flower for pollination. Okay, the hind leg of the bee where it carry the pollen grain, that portion is called corbiculum. Clear? Or it is called pollen pocket. Clear? Okay. Now pollination are mainly two types. One is self pollination, another one is the cross pollination. Here we can see that the self pollination are two types also. One is autogamy, that means same flower, pollination in same flower, and another one is geitonogamy. Okay, pollination in different flower but the same flower. Okay, so they are genetically similar. Clear? These are the picture of self pollination. Okay, pollination by the self or same flower. Clear? This anther fertilized, this stigma, both are present in a same flower. Clear? Now next one is called cross pollination. Another name of cross pollination is called zenogamy. Okay, cross pollination involves the transfer of pollen from anther to one flower of stigma of genetically different. Okay, so that process is called cross pollination. Now here we can see that cross pollination, both flowers are genetically different. The anther produce pollen, okay, pollen grains, and it transferred to the another flower, but they are genetically dissimilar. Clear? That process is called cross pollination. Okay. Now in case of cross pollination is performed with the help of external agency. Clear? So cross pollination is named after the agency that assists it, like entomophily, chiropraophily, malacophily, ornithophily and so on. Clear? And also anemophily and hydrophily, but here we discuss about the biotic agent. Clear? Agency are two types. One is the abiotic agents, another one is the biotic agents. Here we discuss about the biotic agents. Entomophily, mainly insect involved. Clear? Mainly honeybee, okay, butterfly, wasps, moths, okay, and chiropterophily, pollination by the bat, malacophily, pollination by the snail, and ornithophily, pollination by the bird, mainly hummingbird, sunbird, okay. Now discuss about the Anemophilus flower characteristics, mainly pollination by the insect, moth, butterfly and wasps, and also honeybee. Clear? Okay. Moth basically visit the whitish flower and butterfly visit mainly reddish flower and yellow flower. Okay. But honeybee visit mainly blue, purple or violet flower. Okay. It seldom visit the red flower because bee uses UV ray to see the flower. So in UV ray the red color flower looks like a black, so bee seldom visit the red color flower. Clear? Okay. Next one, they are showy or brightly colored. Clear? Okay. The small flower become conscious by grouping head in the sunflower. Next one, the flower produce an odor which may be pleasant, like example is that type of flower is jasmine. Clear? Okay. They are showy or brightly colored, mainly petals are brightly colored. Okay. Next one, stigma are often inserted and sticky. Clear? Next one, nectar gland are present inside the flower. Example, magnolia, calotropis, viola and snapdragon. Clear? Okay. Now, next type of flower is Ornithophilus flower, mainly pollination by the bird. Okay. Ornithophilus flower, here bird involved, sunbird, hummingbird, or we can call them is some little bird involved here. Okay. Ornithophilus flower secrete abundant watery nectar for attracting the bird. Okay. Ornithophilus flower are usually brightly colored like red. Next, floral parts are commonly leathery. Okay. Scent is often absent. Example of Ornithophilus flower are bombax, erythrina, butea, monospermia. Okay. Next one is Chiropraophilus flower. Chiropraophilus flower are dull colored with the strong fragment with fruity color. Chiropraophilus flower secrete even more abundant nectar than the Ornithophilus flower. Okay. Pollen grains are also produced in more abundance. The flower are large and stout or funnel shaped structure. Okay. Next example is Adansonia, Anthocephalus. Another name is Kadam. Next slide is abiotic agent, mainly wind and water. Okay. Anemophily, wind pollination. Hydrophily, pollination by the water. Now, features of Anemophilus flower. They are small, inconspicuous. Clear? Inconspicuous means not clearly visible or attracting attention. Flowers are colorless, odorless and nectarless. Clear? So they are pollinated by the biotic agent, so there is no need of attraction. Both the stigma and anther are exerted. Pistil are generally uni-ovulated or contain single ovule. Pollen grains are light, small, winged and dusty. In some cases, anther burst suddenly to throw the pollen grains. That process is called gunpowder mechanism. Okay. And sometimes, example is pinus, show the sulfur flower. Sulfur rain. Clear? That is called sulfur rain. When they spread their pollen grain, the sky is totally covered by the yellow color pollen grain. Pollen grains are light, small and winged or dusty. They can be blown by wind to distance up to 1300 km. Okay. Example is maize, pinus, some many grasses, wheat also. Next one, Pollination by the water, that is hydrophilus flower. Flower are small and inconspicuous. Perianth and other floral part are unwettable. Nectar and odor are absent. Stigma is long, sticky but unwettable. Clear? Okay. Example, Vallisneria, zoster. In zoster, it is a marine angiosperm, or another name is called sea grass. Clear? The pollen grains are long, ribbon-like structure, and without it exine part present in the pollen grain, they have some specific gravity as that of water. Clear? Okay. And Ceratophyllum is a submerged freshwater plant which bear both male and female flower on the same plant. Clear? Okay. Now, next we discuss about the cross pollination. Cross pollination importance are, it produces genetically recombination, hence the variation in the progeny we can found. Clear? Okay. Cross pollination increase the adaptability of the offspring toward the changes in the environment. Okay, actually they are more fitted in the environment. The seed produce are usually larger and offspring have characters better than the parents, that called hybrid vigor. It is a technical term, we can say that hybrid vigor, when it offspring character is better than the parent character. Okay, or they are more active or adapted to the environment. The defective character of the race are eliminated and replaced by better character in case of cross pollination. Clear? These are the features of cross pollination. Sometimes offspring are produced more advanced. Clear? Okay. In case of cross pollination, yield never falls below an average minimum. Clear? Now, here we can find some device to ensure cross pollination. Those are developed by the plant. Okay. First one is the dicleaning, that means unisexuality. Example, papaya and mulberry. Okay. Flower are unisexual so that cell pollination is not possible. Clear? Only one flower carry one reproductive part. That process is called unisexuality. Clear? Okay. Second one is called dicogamy. In case of dicogamy, anther and stigma mature of different times in a bisexual flower. So, there is no chance of self pollination, or they prevent self pollination. Clear? Example is protandry and protogyny. In case of protandry, the male part develops earlier than the female part. Example, sunflower. In case of protogyny, the male part later developed than the female part, so female part developed faster. Proto means first. Okay. Example is Mirabilis jalapa. Clear? Okay. Or another name of Mirabilis jalapa is 4 o'clock plant. Another point is self sterility, or we can call it self incompatibility. That means it is a genetic mechanism. Pollen grains of a flower do not germinate on the stigma of the same flower due to presence of similar self-sterile gene. Clear? That is self-incompatibility. Example is potato, tobacco. Okay. Next one is prepotency. Example is apple and grape. In case of prepotency, pollen grains of another flower germinate more rapidly over the stigma than the pollen grain of the same flower. That is called prepotency. Clear? And another mechanism also found, that is called harcogamy. Okay. So it is a mechanical device to prevent self pollination and promote cross pollination. Okay. Thanks for watching. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe Science Express.